Good evening. We are back on a beautiful, beautiful Thursday night downtown Atlanta.
We gonna talk the show like that.
I mean, hey, we dropping bombs on them out here.
Just like Alshon.
Great.
Man, that's that was perfect.
Bring it. Great to see y'all niggas. Craig be in the building again.
Oh my God.
Ace back there. We got Groovy Lou, Danny Digital, and Steve in the building. How y'all gentlemen feeling tonight?
Hey, I'm fine now. You know, now that you're on this couch
with
with
us.
You're on this couch that you did all this talking.
Listen, you bringing the wings, I got the nachos. You know what I'm saying? Since we all watching the playoffs.
I'm going to let y'all know I'm on the couch. I'm definitely on the couch. But
we saw it.
I'm on the couch of losing in the divisional round.
Nah, so you on the couch. Alshon dropped you on the couch.
It's a house. It's a big house party. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You came late.
You sitting on the first floor.
That's fine.
Because the Falcons ain't made the playoffs.
I get to see all the chicks at the first floor.
That's fine. You, my friend, y'all sitting in the bathroom because y'all still throwing up about the fact that y'all got beat by the Chargers.
What's worse? Lose by
I mean, and we
was there. You was an if.
We're sitting on the patio right now. Hey, the rain coat is
we got a better draft spot. I don't care. Like all of it is relative, and all I'm saying is we got a better draft spot. We all sitting in the same spot. We finna get a better player.
I mean, my Eagles took an L, you know, so
we know.
We took it out.
Y'all dropped the chance.
if we think about
Alshon dropped the game.
Threw
the game away.
If we're gonna be real, we shouldn't have been in that situation as it is. We shouldn't have been in the playoffs with all the injuries on our team. That's a fact.
Cool. I mean, if Alex Smith wouldn't have got hurt, they probably wouldn't have been in the playoffs.
Y'all. Oh no. We wasn't worried about Washington. Washington always they pull a Dallas. Dallas lucked up this year. Washington always choked.
Hey, wait. Can we all say for all the Dallas Cowboys fans? Y'all welcome to.
Y'all ain't even welcome.
Y'all welcome to your own couches. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all gotta get your own couch.
They got their own couch. A lot of them had a couch.
They only get a couch. They get a futon.
I was ecstatic. I feel like I was a Rams fan that night because I didn't care how it happened. I just wanted them to lose.
Outside of Amari Cooper, I was like, I hope all y'all struggle.
I like Zeke. Zeke good.
Zeke was over there talking about this, how we eat in the playoffs. I'm like, word, 2.7 yards a carry.
2.7 yards a carry. You had a good 52 yards rushing.
Salads, my G.
The boy had good all green salads. He had in LA, so he might can stay out there too. Go and get them bags ready to clean up your locker. Like the Eagles did too.
I mean, I know it'll be Eagle jokes all night. So
all night. Will you have some fun too?
When we get
anybody got my duck hunt video?
I'm about to say anybody live. You had Eagle jokes, please. Send them in to us and add him Eldorado 2452. Send those jokes in now because we need them.
We'll post them.
We'll talk a little more about that during the NFL segment, but it's some things jumping off in the NBA. We're gonna talk some NBA action. Of course.
James.
We met last Thursday night. The brother that you mentioned, James Harden, has continued to be on the tear. Now we've talked about James Harden many a times throughout this 2018-19 NBA season. Is he an MVP candidate? Can he lead the Rockets? What does he have to prove? Etc. Etc. But James Harden is just shattering scoring records right now. He recently broke Kobe's record of 18 games with 30 or more points. That streak was second in the NBA, only to Wilt Chamberlain, who has something I believe is 67. He was like 67 straight games.
Nobody's ever catching that.
I mean, I must admit, if James Harden continues to look like James Harden, we may see history. We thought we would never see a cat break the triple-double record. And wouldn't it be some shit if you have Russell Westbrook, who is a member of Oklahoma City Thunder, breaking a record, damn near averaging. Well, he averaged a triple-double in 2 straight years. And right now, those numbers aren't far from that.
He's having a triple-double right now.
And then James Harden, who was once a member of the Oklahoma City Thunder, if he can get 68 straight games now. We were speaking off camera, off air, speaking with Steve, speaking with Lou. Ace was chiming in. Got to do it in the playoffs. Got to do it in fourth quarter. So, it's still the story has not been finished on James Harden. We're worried about chapter 5 or 6 and how great he can actually be. But he's putting up some numbers. What have you gentlemen's thoughts been so far as this scoring streak has been going on with Houston? Without, as I mentioned, Chris Paul, who I personally think he plays better without, but we'll talk about that. And Clint Capella is currently injured.
And just got back.
Eric Gordon just got back.
He's shooting like 8-9 people.
What do y'all think about
rotation real low?
James Harden is doing? Is this Mike D'Antoni or is this James Harden?
I mean, we all knew James would get buckets. I mean, half of it's from the free throw line on some,
questionable calls.
Very questionable calls. But we all knew he could score. It comes down to, can you do this when it matters? Can you do this when your team is up 3-2 in the playoffs and you just need to close out against the Warriors? Can you do that then?
That's what we have to wait and see.
When your team is up in the third, fourth quarter, and you trying to get bailed out by the refs, shooting 35-foot threes and flopping from out there. That's what I want to see.
I mean, I just hope he doesn't tire out. That's one thing I hope he's not tiring out for it, because
we have seen that.
Yeah, because he has.
Oh, the Luka. If he gets tired out, that's what you mean?
No,
we're gonna get to you. But listen,
keep that same energy.
Exactly.
When you get that Rookie of the Year award, like I've been saying, you'll get. But no, I just hope James don't tire out or anything like that, because there's a lot. Like, you got to score, facilitate.
Well, he ain't defending, so he'll be all right. He defended more than you asked.
He's playing more defense than he has in the past.
They're not playing defense. They're just switching everything.
I mean, but the thing is, people fail to realize James can play defense. He just chooses not to play defense. There's a difference. Like, he was a defense player of the year in college.
True.
He was a defense stopper with Oklahoma, so he can play defense. He just chooses not to. But I just hope that James doesn't tire out. But also, the biggest thing is, this is going to put more pressure on Chris Paul. Because think about it, they were the 14th in the West, and then Mr. Harden just started going crazy.
He come back
and these fools went from the 14th spot to the fourth, fifth spot, and they won the last 18 out of 22, something like that, something ridiculous.
They've been balling. I
mean, and they everybody knows their role.
True.
Get about James.
Get out of the way.
Get the ball, James.
Go get the rebound.
Go get
yours off
James. If I miss again, pass it back James. It's like that Will Smith episode. He playing. I'm just getting the ball. Pass the ball to Will. What we gonna do? Pass the ball to Will. So, but everybody is doing their role though. Austin Rivers is playing well.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, Gerald was playing well. PJ doing PJ things. Hustling and playing D. And who else on that team? And also, who's not really playing well, I think they need to get some more time to, is Brandon Knight and Marquise Chris.
Yes. They came back already?
Yeah, they both back. They just not in the rotation. Like, you got two young people who can give you some minutes a little bit.
They only got 9 people.
I
got a question.
And I hope D'Antoni don't.
What's your question?
What's your question?
So you said the record 67, huh?
Yeah.
So if he gets 68, how impressive is that to you?
I mean, it's impressive.
It's impressive.
He
put up numbers.
Anytime you break a record is impressive, no matter what kind of record it is.
But he gotta get it done in the playoffs.
But it's the same way that 73 win Warriors. That's cool, but you ain't got no chip.
I don't think it's the most impressive thing in the world, just given the times and the system he's in. Like, if I shoot 35 times a game, I damn sure supposed to get 40.
These fools shot 73s last night.
Dog.
You see what I'm saying? And
they
then,
shot
like,
73.
his usage rate is like off the charts.
Yeah, his
bro.
usage rate
You
is
know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Like they say, that boy,
it's off the chart. Like, if I'm touching the ball and I'm controlling the narrative every time,
damn
or
sure
who scores and outscored and woo, like, that you should be having outstanding numbers. That's how I'm looking at it.
He's a fantasy owner's dream right now.
That's just how I'm looking at it. Like,
he's a fantasy owner's dream.
Imagine what Jordan would be doing with this usage rate.
Oh, I can dig
You see what I'm saying? We talking about somebody who probably get you 70. Not to mention somebody who's taking 3 threes a game. And Jordan, and like this man's taking what?
I don't know. Jordan might tire out with that. Keep going to the cup like that.
He probably would have.
He would have proved it. He would have proved it.
But what I'm saying is,
like Paul George.
If I'm taking 11, 12 threes a game,
yeah,
it balances out. I mean, the man took 17 threes the other night.
He took 17
58 points the other night and a loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
But here's my thing.
So if they're not winning games, doesn't matter.
You gotta win, like, because you just putting up empty stats at that point. But I don't want it to be like when we were trying to figure out who this was on the court when they were playing against the Spurs. What, that game 7?
Oh, well, he didn't shoot the ball to the second quarter.
Yeah,
and he was out there. He took 11 shots and he tired out.
Yeah,
like people fail to realize, like, all that stuff during the regular season is cool, but fatigue does wear. And D'Antoni, how his system is, he's kind of like a Thibodeau in a way that he's gonna play his starters 38. Yeah, he's gonna run him to the ground 38 to 40 minutes a night. James probably sits down probably the end of the first, a little bit to the second.
He might get him buy him a little extra rest.
Time. I mean, he got to buy himself on time, buy himself some energy when he ain't playing defense.
Yeah, they better do what like how LeBron was doing in the playoffs. You better get you that minute right before the quarter break, that minute right before the half, stuff like that, so you can buy you a little extra time.
And then Tony got to step his game up too. Like, he's the one that, like, the way he plays, the way he's coached, the way he coaches, like, he makes no real adjustments.
He makes no adjustments at all.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah,
stubborn coaches.
Listen,
usually-
you ain't won. You haven't won for a reason.
Andy Reid, low key.
Yeah, that's why I said some stubborn coaches. It works for them and it don't work for them.
You know what? Nah, he's D'Antoni is the NBA version of Marty Schottenheimer.
Offense.
He about to put up these numbers.
But
He gonna get to the playoffs and know none of that work.
So sticking to in the Western Conference, things will get interesting tomorrow,
Boogie
or today. If
That's
you catch
why
it on
none of this
Friday.
matters.
None of this matters because DeMarcus
Now,
come back.
quiet as it's kept, Stephen Curry has been on a recent tear as of lately. Last night, 8 3-pointers made.
I feel like they take turns a month. Like it's gonna be Clay month.
But
It's gonna be
are
KD
we
month.
underestimating Steph Curry as an MVP candidate? Because the cat is out there balling, and sometimes
He's the best player I've seen.
We are.
we are. I think we
I
truly
don't
are.
think
Steph is
so.
putting up. He's having a career year. He's having a career year statistically in every number. If he's already won the MVP, if he's been a unanimous MVP, if he's shining and performing like the best player on a team that has Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson,
But you've also seen each one of them look like that.
we've seen him look great. But the way Steph, when KD is shining, KD is shining. When Klay is shining, Klay is shining. When Steph is shining,
The team is
Draymond is shining. KD is shining, Klay is shining, Sean Livingston is shining, the team is shining, and he's still going bananas.
But you know what that
only
is
reason-
though. The NBA, they get their money off narratives. So they control narratives. Like if that was the case, like LeBron's supposed to have about 6 MVPs. You see what I'm saying? So they get tired.
You
of
can't give it to the best player every time.
Exactly.
That's why Jordan got more
Listen,
MVPs.
they tried to push this narrative for Giannis until James Harden started doing what he was doing.
That's the only reason why I say no.
Now
Because
it's become a bigger
if
story.
James wasn't doing what he was doing, then yeah, Steph would be my MVP pick. But with James doing what he doing with what he has, you're not gonna overcome.
He can take a scoring title. Is that an MVP though?
No,
No, I mean,
because Carmelo got a scoring.
No,
title.
I'm saying
got
James
scoring
can get a scoring title, but is he really having?
James is getting MVP. Though.
He's having like the
getting
I
best-
mean, because if you take James off that team, they a lottery team.
They're the bottom, bro. They got
They were
If
14.
you take Steph off that team,
They still going to
they're
the
still gonna
playoffs.
be.
I
still
respect
gonna
that.
be-
Especially when
I
Big
respect
Boogie
that.
come back.
And exactly, you get Boogie tomorrow. So all that Steph is.
If Steph go
Steph's
if
averaging
Steph-
28 points. That's going to come down.
And Steph's situation delicate too, cause it's kind of like they own doing. Like you got so many people, your shine is shared. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel like if
still
Steph was
shining.
in the same
No.
situation James was in, he wouldn't be doing what James is doing.
he wouldn't.
He benefits.
I think
I
he would.
disagree.
I think we putting up way more numbers.
Yeah, I disagree. But
He'll
I
take
said
a lot
that
more
That
shots.
system kind of built for stuff.
I said it's
He'll
stacked,
definitely take a lot
it's
more
stacked
shots.
for them. So like, it's not what James doing looks more impressive than what Steph is doing, even though Steph is going bananas too.
Yeah,
So, but that's their fault.
It's the usage wise because James always got the everything goes
I'm
through
saying
James.
they live and die by James. If Steph Curry go out here and tears his ACL tomorrow, they'll still probably go to the finals.
What about if he was on the Rockets?
That's a different argument.
So if you know we aren't looking at Steph right now as the MVP candidate, well, you know we'll continue to see what he does. But tomorrow, as we mentioned, is a big day for the Golden State Warriors because as they take on the LA Clippers at 7:30 Pacific time, 10:30 out here with us on the East Coast.
Tell Lou to fly us out.
We going
The ABL Clippers. That's what they are. The ABL Clippers. I'll continue to say that.
It's going to be interesting because Boogie Cousins is back. Boogie because two people that play and who else?
Montrez.
Lou.
Mike Scott.
Oh, and Mike. Damn, Mike is out there.
Yeah,
he out there.
He called them the ABL Clippers.
That's real. They are the ABL Clippers. That's real.
They were regulars.
That's real. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to probably be back next summer. So, you know what I'm saying? Bring out some
So
more.
hey, the ABL Clippers are taking on the Golden State Warriors. It's gonna be a big matchup.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll take it. You know what I'm saying?
What do you guys expect from Boogie tomorrow? He will start. He will start, and he will not be on a minutes restriction.
15 and 10.
I see him right around that time.
12 and 8.
He gonna
12 and
he
8,
gonna probably
15.
put.
They gonna try to feature him.
He gonna get featured because
To-
the first
you gotta
6
understand-
minutes is gonna be all about Boogie.
Listen, Steve Kerr is from that school of Pop, Bill Belichick. They are petty coaches.
Phil Jackson.
They are going to feature Boogie in this game to prove a point.
You have to let y'all know that
They could feature him, but he's still like, even though
he's fine. He's fine.
I do as well. I think
they
set him out longer than he needed to be set out.
Yeah, because he been healthy,
so he can get more on some Terminator shit.
People gotta realize like
he gonna come out there like Arnold. He in game shape.
He been running with him already.
That's different.
He went to the G League. He balled down there. It's different.
But
the fact is, people gotta realize this: Boogie don't move fast anyway.
No.
So
that's not his game. His game.
So with him turning to kill, I'm like, yeah. He's just gonna be shooting more, like he does anyway.
He's gonna really shine.
He probably gonna have all the post moves.
He
about to be abusing the hell out of something because you can't double him in the post. Who you gonna leave?
Draymond.
Leave whoever you want to. Draymond been knocking down his threes as of late. He been
2 games. Okay,
as of late.
Because here's the thing.
Close to the All-Star break, Cats is really he was hurt for some time, so now he's getting.
You gonna have to double somebody. And Boogie's a great passing big man too.
He averaged 5 assists last year.
He gonna abuse. He either gonna abuse you in the post or he gonna find Steph, KD, or Clay coming off a screen.
They're winning.
It's a wrap.
That's why,
like I said, it is a wrap.
He's on the ball.
That's why
he might average 6 assists a game.
That's why I said this is gonna be bogus.
I see 12. My fault. I see 12 and 8 with 3 assists in like 22 minutes.
They gonna play. I think
15, 5, and 5.
He play 30 minutes.
15, 10, and 5.
15, 10, and 5.
I give him 18.
I think he's gonna hit a dub tomorrow because I do
18
think they're gonna feature
a
dub 10 baskets. He gonna go to the
he gonna be coming down.
He gonna shoot one. He gonna shoot a couple threes.
He's trailing. He's gonna be trailing.
Especially seeing LaMarcus Aldridge go 50 the other night.
Oh, he way better than Marcus. I ain't gonna say way better.
And let me think. Montreal, they gonna have Boban. Do Boban starting right now, right?
I think so.
The Clippers are tough.
No, they tough.
Yeah.
But they can't play team defense as much with playing the Warriors.
They gonna lose somebody.
You can't.
Somebody gonna get lost.
Yeah, because you still got side. The boy, the long name.
Alexander.
Yeah, Alexander.
Rookie point guard.
Gilders. I can't never say that boy name. That boy name too long.
Listen, the only reason I know because I like Kentucky. That's it.
But yeah, he's young. Then you got who's he start to? Avery. You got Avery. Ghana. What that? Man, they can't match up with them.
You talking about the foreign, bro?
Gallinari. I mean, they can match up with them. But
Daniel Gallinari.
Gallinari. You got Tobias.
He talking about who did he play with last year?
The Clippers. He ain't play with nobody but the Clippers.
Who?
Hold on. That's buddy who James Harden
homeboy.
Patrick Beverly homeboy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you talking about Boban?
Nah, it's
Television.
Oh, the point guard boy. Yeah. No, he not out there.
No, he don't even play no more.
He fucked his Achilles up. Was it last year? It was like mid-season last year.
He got hurt.
I haven't seen him come back since then.
Yeah, I haven't seen him playing for real. I ain't really been sitting on the court.
It's
gonna be very.
It's gonna get ugly.
I mean,
we got Sweet Lou.
Lou gonna get his buckets. He always go off against.
Lou gonna get his buckets.
He gonna get his buckets.
Yeah, that's fine. He can get 33, but Warriors might get 133. So
y'all sleep on Tobias.
No, we got Tobias ball too.
He might make the All-Star team this year.
You think so?
Reserve.
I feel like he might.
if the coaches vote him in.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, why not? He's balling.
Yeah, because he All-Star voting kind of crazy, but. Hey,
Luke will make the All-Star team.
So I also want to ask you, gentlemen, things have been kind of interesting here in the Eastern Conference.
Right.
Gentleman that plays in the greater Northeast, I guess we would call it, in Boston. Might have made a few Patriots fans mad with that.
Boston.
But
it's a W in there somewhere.
The Celtics, they've been going through some things this year, and maybe Boston needs to have another tea party because...
Tea party, team meeting.
The...
group message, something.
It's been, I don't want to say disarray, but things just haven't looked the same.
A little chaotic.
They've been very underwhelming.
Kyrie recently made a statement addressing and kind of publicly.
Sometimes you gotta do that.
Bashing his teammates. Sometimes you do. I agree.
And Jalen threw a rebuttal and threw something back at Kyrie. So they got a little pettiness going on between them.
But Kyrie actually threw out. Kyrie threw out in an interview that he actually had to call LeBron
and apologize.
My bad, bro. My bad, dog.
For being
he was like, I see now.
I
see what you went through, and I apologize.
And I was hard-headed, young, and dumb.
It made it harder.
In some of the words.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I've been saying a lot of different things. People owe LeBron an apology, this, that, and the third. And I hear all that. What I want to know is Kyrie's a smart man.
What you think he did it on purpose?
Strategic.
Very strategic.
Calculated steps.
Both of them are though.
Understands his
and did you hear though who LeBron was with when Kyrie called him?
Kevin Love.
He was at dinner with Kevin Love.
I didn't hear that portion.
Man, Kevin Love. I read that before I said. I said, well, what if we get the big three back in LA? Because I mean, why not?
Listen, you keep Kuz.
Kyrie's a free agent.
If the
Cavs got some money,
listen, y'all know I've been trying to get BI up out of here for a minute. If the Cavs will take BI for Kevin Love,
I mean the Lakers.
Kyrie
bring Kevin Love back to the West Coast.
Why not? Back home.
Back home for him.
Was it Westwood? Come back home.
Go back home. You get Kevin Love. You know what I'm saying? He's not old. Kevin Love only 30.
Listen, they've been missing shooting, ain't they?
Definitely been missing shooting. Good Lord, because the Lakers can't buy a basket at 3-point line.
I don't want to see that.
I wouldn't mind seeing that.
I take Kyrie over Lonzo. I mean,
and you
this is gonna be a war in the West.
But then
and whoever come out East is gonna get drugged by either the Warriors or the Lakers.
If that was to happen, you could keep JaVale and Tyson. Kevin could play a natural position.
The 4.
Play the 4. One time play the 5.
Kuz can be Bron back up.
Or you
can play the 2.
Or play the 2.
Kuz can play the 2. Kyrie the 1.
So if this happens, y'all heard this here first. Just want y'all to know that. So Stephen A. didn't break this. Wojnarowski didn't break this. These are retirement bombs. Drop the mic. So next topic.
Sideline
story. Sideline bombs.
Drop one of Clue's bombs.
Drop one of Clue's bombs.
We're gonna stay in the Western Conference and we're gonna head to Texas.
Hey.
You know, it's been rough for Dallas these past few days after the Cowboys went down. You know,
say it one more time. Say it one more time for the people in the back.
It's been kind of rough, you know, for the Dallas Cowboys.
Horns down.
Horns down.
Things are looking a little suspicious, I guess I should say, for the Dallas Mavericks.
I don't know about suspicious.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking to possibly trade.
Yeah, they tripping. They tripping about that.
They are.
They tripping.
Do
they not know what they have?
Looking a little suspicious. And I think a lot of it plays.
It's the Luka effect.
Y'all, man.
Hey, he been balling. That be my man.
Yeah.
Luka will be my man.
Luka Skywalker out here. Like,
I'll take it. Matter of fact, you need to trademark that. But yeah, I'll take it.
I told you. You on first name basis?
Because
you talking on first name basis?
Luka can play both guard positions.
But I would keep Dennis Smith because
you should keep him though. Because that's a crazy 1-2 combo.
Luka is 6'7". Dennis is 6'2". 6. Well,
6'3".
They got listed at 6'3".
With Bunny.
With
Bunny. I'm about to say with Bunny.
Yeah, with Bunny. So I will keep him. And
Dirk about to be out of there.
Yeah, Dirk.
You got Harrison Barnes.
He's done it.
Yeah, Dirk.
He's paid his time.
Dirk has paid his time. He got his key to the city. Mm-hmm. He's here with the culture.
He'll move into the
front office.
He get the Michael Finley treatment.
He'll be an ambassador for the organization.
Exactly. He's
like Vince Young in Texas.
You know what I'm saying? So Dirk got his. He's with the culture. You know, he's with us. So
he bring aluminum foil.
He bring aluminum foil to the locker
because his girl bad.
His wife is fine.
His girl bad.
Dirk, we see you now. You know what I'm saying? But
they ship Harrison.
No, he's still there.
No, Harrison. No.
I said should they ship?
Oh, shit! I thought you did that.
No, Harrison
depends on what you.
Harrison been playing. He been playing well this season.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, look, if you average 20 and 5, he's all right.
What we say about the empty stats, man?
I mean, look, that's not his fault. The wrestling boys are bums.
I mean, Wesley Matthews is coming to the.
Wesley kind of old.
Wesley, yeah.
It's a lot of older cats. Yeah,
DeAndre's not really.
DeAndre is limited.
So let me.
Even though he making his free throws,
he's
now.
Limited. He's very limited.
Shooting like, bro. I heard he's shooting like 80% from the free throw line. I thought I would never hear DeAndre.
All he did was change his footwork.
He shooting like 80%.
Yeah.
He shooting like 80% from the free throw line.
All he did was change his footwork.
He been shooting like 80% from the free throw line.
I said, so you mean to tell me Doc Rivers and nobody at the Clippers could be like, hey, maybe if you put this foot forward, maybe you'll be able to shoot better.
That's tricky, bro. It's tricky
territory.
He's
shooting like 80%.
You shoot differently, bro.
If you shooting 40%, it don't matter what you try.
People in general, like
if you shoot 40%, we can try it all.
I mean, you got your ain't no real set way.
But
you got to change something.
He didn't have a bad form. He just didn't shoot the same way. But he moved his foot up, and now you shooting 80%, bro. You could have been averaging 20,
25.
He's not right now. That's what I say. But who should really look at Dennis Smith Jr.? We're hearing rumors of the Phoenix Suns looking at him. We're hearing rumors of Orlando looking at him.
They don't need him in Phoenix because that'd be guard heavy. It's already guard heavy already.
They've been guard heavy forever.
They've been guard heavy for some years.
Who the point?
Is it Tyler Ulis?
No, Tyler Ulis gone.
He been gone.
Who's their point?
Yeah, he need to go to Phoenix.
They've been looking for a point for a minute too.
And need Phoenix.
They had 9 point guards at one time. Isaiah, Brandon Knight.
If them boys can grow together, they gonna be something to reckon with. I like Ayton, Booker nasty.
Booker need to get out of there.
Once he finds
Josh Jackson he might have to hit the block.
Yeah, once he find out what
he gotta go.
Josh Jackson, he hasn't developed. He been the same.
He like Justin Williams.
This only year 2.
Listen. But he hasn't looked different at all. Like you gotta have some sort of progression,
bro. He just started being able to get him.
Well, somebody need to stop that shit. Then
he just got him a Budweiser.
Listen, all I know is Devin Booker came in at 18 and he averaged what, like 12, 13 his first year, and now he balling right now.
He's in like year 5.
No, he in year
4?
5.
Year 5.
Yeah, it's about year 5.
It's 5. It's been that long.
He came in with Cat.
He damn sure did because that whole team
did damn
in the first round.
The Lyles, Trey
Lyles.
Trey Lyles balling too.
Yeah, he playing well.
He should be getting more minutes.
He should get more minutes, but they got
sometimes
Cap eating Paul Millsap.
Oh my god!
Another.
Hold on, we don't like Paul. Let's talk about it.
Paul, all right.
I mean,
listen, Paul, Al Horford, both of them. All kick
Paul
rocks.
Millsap they gave him $90 million. He didn't play.
They all right.
He didn't play like 25 games.
So we're gonna actually bring it back to home, bring it back here in Atlanta as we get ready to wrap up our NBA portion of today's show and talk about with some NBA players. No, we're gonna talk about with some NBA players we're on their feet before we get down. Since there's been a few big debuts in the NBA as of recently. But here in Atlanta, we do a lot of talking about John Collins and Trae Young, but it's another cat who's in his rookie year. Who was taken with the 19th overall pick by the Atlanta Hawks and.
Look like the best picks.
Gotta throw this out there. Think about the last 2 Atlanta Hawks picks at number 19.
John Collins and
John Collins and the brother we about to speak on, Kevin Huerter.
Kevin Red Mamba.
Now a lot of scouts weren't quite sure about this pick. We didn't get to see him in summer league action.
He was voted best shooter in the draft.
He was by his peers.
Yeah.
They knew what
that's hell. They play the game. That's what matters.
They knew
what is he putting up?
He's
shooting almost 40% from 3. That's what I know.
And I want to say his last 4 games, he's averaging like 17. So he had a 29-point game against the Sixers. He played defense.
And I hate that we say this about white athletes, but he's a little sneaky athletic.
He's sneaky athletic. He is sneaky athletic. He got a little bounce to him. I saw him drive. I said, "Oh, okay, Kevin, I see you, boy. You got a little bounce to yourself, okay?"
Hey, he played defense too. I like it.
He plays basketball.
He competes.
So what do you gentlemen think? The Hawks have been on a winning. I don't want to say winning streak. They won.
They played well.
They've been having some winning ways lately.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to figure out what are they doing.
So
y'all definitely
some people
are right now you at like the 7th pick, my G's, and I'm like, hey.
Y'all supposed to be stinking up the joint. You can't be winning.
You ain't getting nobody from Duke with the 7th pick, so I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, let's Cam is there.
But what do you? Oh, he won't be there 7.
Nah.
What do you think about Kevin and his performance as of lately, especially 29-point performance in Philadelphia on the road?
Kevin.
No, he better than Kyle.
He can put the ball on the floor.
He better than Kyle.
Kyle Korver 2
He has more tools than Kyle. I'll say that. Yeah, Kyle one of the best shooters that ever played this game, but he's way more athletic than Kyle. He plays defense better. He used to play good team defense, but
Kyle Korver was ball on the floor 2 times.
They're gonna be Chase Buttinger before you know it.
You know what? You go home.
I ain't heard that name. And Chase had bounce too from Arizona.
All he had was bounce.
Yeah, bounce.
That's true. That's all.
His all-around game wasn't.
Chandler Parsons. He had a little bounce, but he can't stay healthy. Save his life.
Chandler Parsons needs made an aluminum foil.
So what's his ceiling? Where do you see Kev ceiling as being?
He could be like a Clay. Because Clay ain't athletic either. Clay
had the same generic 2K dunks when you first, you first get to my player.
He got them rim grazers.
He had them rim grazers. He had 4 dunks in the game. He had them rim grazers. The same
default dunk.
All play dunks with the same way.
Default created player dunk.
Off one leg, one hand. All like, you can't 2-hand or something.
He
can't.
But he gonna hang there.
Because he don't dunk
enough.
He don't dunk enough.
4 dunks the other day. Career
high. In life.
4 dunks.
That's in the driveway and all.
Clay is all one hand, one leg, rim grazing. I was like,
Clay ain't got no definition in calves.
What's
he
the
really
ceiling,
don't.
I'm interested.
Clay?
Clay?
I can see Clay. I can see Clay because he got a.
I mean, that's a hell of a ceiling, though.
No, I feel like that's disrespectful. Like, nah,
to whom?
To Clay. Like, nah, bro.
Who else can compare him to Clay? That too many people get compared to Clay, so I just take Clay.
I would love for my ceiling to be Klay Thompson.
No, I'm saying like he never will be Klay Thompson.
Why not?
Like, that's disrespectful. This man gets
Nobody thought Klay was gonna be Klay.
This is true.
This man Klay.
Kobe did.
Klay can shoot. Okay.
Nah, Kobe say this nigga the best in the draft. Period.
Klay can shoot.
No, it was.
What else? Klay can shoot and play D.
It was Jerry West because
when you score 40,
Klay about to get traded for Kevin Love, but Jerry West said if y'all trade Klay Thompson, all is going down the toilet, and that's why they didn't trade Klay Thompson.
That was doing like when he actually was playing. This was when he was coming out of college. Kobe said this.
Man,
well, you know,
I'll take the ceiling for Klay. That boy Kevin Huerter can play.
Yeah, he can play. I've been impressed with the cat. He can ball.
You biased.
Boy's a hooper. No, I get to see him a lot. So
yeah,
it's biased to it, but I get to see them go up against other cat. He looked impressive as hell against the Sixers in the top defense.
He got some
I'm
dogs.
gonna beat him Monday. We're gonna see what's going on.
He good. He good money.
I'm gonna beat him Monday. We're gonna see what's going on.
You can't miss him.
They play Orlando Monday.
I know. I'm gonna beat them. We're gonna see what's going on.
They play Orlando. So
3 o'clock. I see you.
That's
Hey, I'm gonna walk by my boy. I know where you sit at. I'm gonna walk by my boy.
Like that man can't play.
I'm gonna be the difference. I'm gonna be a little.
Wow. Okay, you go. Okay,
yeah, I'm gonna
Listen, he gonna be with
It's
Keisha.
still gonna be on that first level.
You'll be sitting in there.
That wasn't my normal John. That was
okay.
That wasn't the normal John. We're gonna talk about some kicks that we've been seeing some cats rocking as of lately. It's a few kicks that look kind of nice out here.
Oh,
and
Lou, you look real excited right now.
I was looking. Oh man, I was.
Yes. Nike once again is looking to raise the bar.
And raise the prices.
And
raise the bar, raise the prices.
Who had Adidas? Sure.
They're using these again. They making it cover.
Who had Adidas piss somebody at Nike, y'all?
We gonna talk about this.
No.
This is all Drake's fault.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's all Drake's fault. And
Drake.
Kanye fault. It's all Drake. Yeah, it's his fault. It's definitely Drake and Kanye's fault for these high prices for these sneakers.
Well, Nike now has a new SNU, the Nike Adapt BB. We've actually seen a few players debut it yesterday. Now it was funny to me because I was hearing all this that Nike's going to have Jason Tatum debut the sneaker on Wednesday. No, he didn't.
You right. It was my man
Malik Monk.
Monk wore on first.
Malik Monk,
my man with
practice.
the bunnies.
Malik,
nah, he just wore.
It's a Nike sneaker. It's an overall Nike.
It's a Nike sneaker, but Malik won in practice first.
They had certain people. It was supposed to be a big
It's
debut.
Malik, Tatum, and Luka. If I'm not.
And Frank Ntilikina.
Yeah, he was out in London.
Don't nobody count him.
I mean, you wore him.
The Knicks don't even count him.
Jordan Bell was in the commercial.
Jordan Bell.
Yeah, Jordan Bell was in the commercial.
He ain't getting no run no more.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he could
They'll
have
probably
did
have him
well.
on Friday or something in LA.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It was he might have him on in LA. Who else was in that? Oh, Asia Wilson.
Yeah, a couple of WNBA
Brandon
stars.
Stewart and
Kels.
I know her name is Kels Hoops on Instagram. So I can't remember my last
I
name.
believe it's Kelsey Mitchell.
Yeah, that's what Kelsey Mitchell. That's
She played for Indiana.
But yeah, I saw. I was like, they cold, man. I like them.
So the sneaker, for all of you wondering what's going on, it's a black sneaker that you're checking out,
And they glow in the dark.
And it adapts to your foot.
It adapts to your foot.
And it's actually laced via your phone. You get an app on your phone, and
I could just see somebody
It ties your
circulation.
laces.
it's almost like the Reebok pump on your phone.
Yeah, you
It's
just
a self-
do this.
It's a self-laced.
You just do this on your phone.
It's a self-laced shoe,
Self-laced
and it
shoe.
glows in the dark.
Yeah.
And you could charge it. It's
Charge it.
rechargeable.
And charge it for 2 weeks. So you ain't got to put, which is crazy. Like, who got a cell?
So,
phone?
this-
My thing is, so
retail
if you
for
mid
$350.
game, like
If it dies, like, do you just stop and miss? You stop
like
and
there's-
run?
does it just should come off?
Let me
Like
tell
what's
you, the same people that's helped create the Air Mag, the Marty McFly Air Mags or whatever, it's got that their fingerprints all over this shoe.
Yeah, you see it. You see
You see it.
it.
It's a Martin Fly shoe. Just in basketball wise.
It retails at $350.
Woo! I ain't buying them.
I'm straight on.
I just showed a couple people a pair on StockX. The resale price of them is going to be like they already had like
25, yeah. They're going to
Resale
resell
$1,700.
for a nice chunk of change.
They chunk of change. Shoot.
Nice chunk of change, boy. Now, for all my NBA homies, you know what I'm saying, that they got connections with, you know what I'm saying, if y'all want to send us some pairs, you know what I'm saying.
I wear 9.
Listen, don't even waste your money. spread.
But
They can send them.
Oh, if you get it for free,
if he don't want his, I'll take 2 pairs.
I would 13. Yo, Swish. I would text Swish. You want to
So
send it to us?
are y'all digging the shoe?
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
That's a trophy shoe right there.
I'm about to say I wouldn't wear it.
I'm not wearing it.
You could resell it.
That's one of them. They just sit and then by 3
You
years from now,
you wear them in the house and just play with your phone and tighten up on your foot and then loosen them like that and then you put them back up. That's it.
I wouldn't even do that.
I'm talking about in the house. So
Wouldn't even do that.
Just keep them.
I might wrap them in saran wrap. Just put them back in the box, straight up.
No, I put it like this and don't put them on the ground. Have your feet up in the air and then put them on Instagram and stuff like that and then take them off.
Well, they'll actually
You don't know where you'll be at?
they'll be debuting to the public, to us common folk,
To us common
All-Star
people.
Weekend. All-Star
us
Weekend
common-
in Charlotte. In Charlotte.
So it's common folk.
So we going right.
We up there.
That's all I need to know.
85.
85.
We gotta go before like 5 because the traffic crazy.
Yeah,
I got that phone. I got that
All right,
phone.
next week we taking Marta.
3
I'm
in the
just gonna
morning.
take the whole day off.
Unless I'm sick. I need to let them know so I can go let them know we had some plans.
Listen, I already told I ain't coming, so we'll figure it out from there.
We're also getting closer to Black History Month,
Hey,
which will be approaching next month in February. And we actually had the opportunity to see some dope kicks as far as that's concerned, so we'll talk about that. But Paul George has been doing his thing.
PG.
Paul George has been doing his thing. He recently dropped the PG3.
NASA.
We seen the NASA's, and he's actually wore the all black ones in a game as well.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Paul George. Oklahoma City Thunder were in town the other day. Excuse me, losing my voice. Had an opportunity to talk with Paul, and he pretty much said he wanted to take sneakers back to their essence and bring the old retro feel and look back.
You sound like Alshon Jeffrey Hands.
He said he had a chance. He said he had a chance to actually test the shoe out before wearing it. Something that was new. He didn't do that with the 1s or the 2s. They're looking dope. Yeah. What are your gentlemen's thoughts on the NASA, the PG3s, the NASA's, and the all black?
I like the all blacks better than the NASA's just because I don't know what in the heck. Well, first off, I don't know what I wear with the NASA's.
You can mix it up.
The colorway
to the
wise.
summertime.
Summertime, put your like a white shirt on.
A solid color with some colorful
Listen,
like
I'm
that.
glad y'all telling me now because I sure asked a whole bunch of people. But
You put this on what he got on and put them shoes on.
he got too much going on.
You could be mismatched. You could be mismatched with it.
Oh well, y'all tell me that, never mind. Shoot.
But you can wear all black. Know what you got on there? Put the shoes on. You be cool.
Oh, okay, all right, okay, all right, y'all. Damn, all
We
right.
just let you know. You asked the question. We gave you the answers.
We got you.
But the all black joints, them joints hard too. I want to see what else he come out with because his colorways have been kind of to me with his past shoes outside of like maybe a couple because it's like he keeps
He been catering to the OKC colorway too much.
yeah, and I'm like I don't want that.
He just needs some basic. I mean, you can get him. You can ID a lot of his sneaks too.
Yeah,
I don't want to pay that
idea.
extra like $15 though because
It's worth it. You get freaky with him, dude. You know what I'm saying?
No one else will have your shit too.
I'm broke. I'm poor.
Yeah, it'd be 1-on-1.
The Jordans I got on there, ID.
You could put
make whatever you want with them.
put Alabama, or you could put you a nice little elephant on the side of it.
Well, first off,
You can put the score of the championship game.
you said 29 nothing.
No, I said 44-16.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
That was the score.
It was a score. It was a
My bad, I
score.
had to put that out there.
I understand. I understand. You know.
Yeah, I'm digging the Paul George joints. I would like them as well. But next month we get to see the Black History Month kicks.
I love them. Now those Paul Georges and those
I love those Paul
my
Georges.
God.
Now those Paul Georges, as we talking about, they're kind of white olive and then a mix of almost
Pattern that
dashiki-ish
Yeah.
pattern.
I like
Get
that
back to the motherland for
that
real.
fly
for the
knit.
culture.
For the culture, boy.
Jordan got a Black History Month.
The Black History Month,
Yeah.
Black History Month twos
Yeah.
was hard.
Yeah.
And the ones they got the quality on the back of them.
Kyrie
ones are-
Kyrie has some
Kyrie's
good
a
ones.
Kyrie's,
super
he
hard.
got the best one.
You think Kyrie
Yeah,
has the
that's
best
the
one?
best
I like
one.
the George.
Super
I like the
hard.
George. I thought the Georges was the best one.
What,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
ones
George.
or the twos?
The Georges now, the PG3 Black History.
Oh, the Paul George, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't
I
go
like
wrong
that
with
stick.
one of them. I mean, the bronze is hard with the white and black. With
The equality
on the bottom
Well,
of the
yeah,
shoe.
we
And
already
I've
talked
seen that
about
they
it.
do mix them up. Like some are black, white,
Kenny.
white, black. You know what I'm saying? So,
Kenny, KD's was nice too.
KD's cool. Yeah,
KD's cool. KD's is a straight basketball shoe. Like
I like KD's.
Shoe.
I can't even rock with
I just don't like that colorway. I think they could have gave him like the same.
They gave him a white. They gave him
black.
tan.
I mean,
They gave
I'm
him
sure
black with gold.
he had something to do with it.
Yeah, he had some black on it.
KD really ain't got no.
He don't even brush his hair.
I said KD really ain't got no flavor like that. We all know that. So he ain't really got the flavor. He ain't got the sauce like that. So KD be very basic. His colorway be sometimey. Now with the earlier shoes, his colorways used to be cold. Now we got to go to the state and I don't see his drip went down a little bit. So
he been hanging out with Steph
and Steph was enormous.
Yeah.
So
and Clay.
I agree.
He was Anto.
I don't even know what they said him in America.
So who do you feel had the best Black History?
Kyrie.
I'm gonna go with the Paul George, and then finally in this segment right here about sneakers, the great one,
Jordan.
We already talked about Bron.
Close. Nah,
Right, talk about
the great one,
Michael.
the Black Mamba himself,
Michael Jr.
Kobe has a new shoe coming out.
Well, retro.
Yeah,
retro new shoe.
Retro new shoe.
I was about to say, it looked like the last one.
Retro new shoe, but we're gonna take it back to the day he dropped 81.
295.
It'll be the Nike Kobe 81s.
I hope he delivered a pair to Jalen Rose. That'd be funny.
That'd be some.
Jalen Rose wasn't the only cat to get it though.
He had most of it.
I was about to say he had a majority.
He had most of it.
He had a good 60.
He had a majority of that
He had
smoke.
most of it. Yeah, he give it to Morris Peterson, Mo P, and he give it to Jalen Bosch.
Yeah,
and he give it to Jalen.
He gave a lot to Jalen. He gave a lot of smoke to Jalen. Jalen probably left out there smelling like a cigar.
He did. He did get a lot of smoke that game. Mike James on that team too.
Yeah.
Matt Bonner's on that team too.
It was cats out there. What do you guys' thoughts on the shoe?
Cool.
I mean,
It's cold.
It's Pro Tools and Kobe ones. Can't go wrong with those.
Yeah.
Cause I saw DeMar wore them like always because he's a Kobe athlete.
master.
He's a Kobe athlete, so can't go wrong with the Pro Tools. And then the 81s, and they're a reasonable price. Well, decent price. I think it was reasonable. Even thinking 150s, a little high, but I'm rocking with them. I hope they sit a little bit too, so I can try to cop.
I'm trying to get them from the Nike outlet.
They might send me a early access joint.
Yeah, when you said that, I'm like, how did Negro get the early
So
access?
what, you buy enough sneaks and they start sending you the joint?
Listen, bro, I got the app. I don't know.
I got the app too. I ain't no love either.
I don't know.
I never bought Nike, what's going on now?
I don't know. They like my shirts. I don't know.
They might.
If y'all like your shirt, you like the show, and then send us some stuff. How about that? Sponsor the show.
We're gonna take a very quick break and we'll be back. Talk some more sports. Talk some NFL news and
The Eagles.
Yes. And entertainment.
Squawk.
There was some smoke in the air and entertainment world yesterday.
we gonna talk about some
Shit
comedy.
cap, bro.
Check out this break and we'll be right back.
Boy, that